overcoming nervousness as you get to the lecture. How do you do it?
You never ever overcome it. It can be controlled, but it can't be cured. And we need to understand that when we get nervous, the body secretes two hormones, adrenaline, noradrenaline, adrenaline, which cause fight or flight response. So you either face it or you run away from it. Now, listen, when you go to the gym, good, and you're working out, you get that adrenaline rush to want to continue. The mind sharp, the people them lock you up in the gym because you want to continue and you want to
Mm-hmm.
keep going. Why is it we can't use that adrenaline rush that we feel or we experience in a gym to our advantage when we have to go before an audience to deliver a speech? It's the same thing. So, what we need to understand, first of all, is to answer the question, why am I nervous in the first place? Why? When
I'm
you can
human.
answer that question, but it's always the fear of something. Maybe it is someone in the audience to whom we are very familiar, and the person is really a hard marker. Maybe it's somebody in the audience that we don't like, and somebody don't like we. Maybe we think about, psychological effects. The psychological effects is, am I bright enough? Do I speak well enough? Say the right things? What if I say the wrong thing? You become irritable. There's anxiety. You think about all the things that can go wrong as opposed to thinking about all the things that can go right. And when you think about that, then you begin to make more errors, error after error after error. And
Mm-hmm.
then that now manifests into the physical, sweating under the arm, and the chest, the face, the
Mm-hmm.
palm of your hands, everywhere. And not only that, we start playing with the rings on our fingers. We start playing with the pen, the paper, the hem of the garment. We start to do all sorts of different things. We scratch, we do all sorts of things. And then now the verbal or words and sentences become unclear, voice cracks, all of these things. So once we can understand why
Absolutely.
we're nervous in the first place, then we can now move to the next level of doing simple breathing techniques that will help to just calm the body, nerves, the muscles, the everything. And so you can do simple stretches as well. And you can take yourself to a place where you feel most powerful, not vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
And you just stay in that place until it's time for you to go, you know, to deliver your speech. And at the end of the day, you put on something that is called a game face, which is a technique that is used to mask or hide the signs of nervousness. Now, so you know what to do with your hands. You use gestures from the waist up. So you're bringing attention to your upper body. So you use your
Mm-hmm.
hands. You don't put them in a pocket. You don't scratch. You don't not. You don't play with the ring. You don't play with the pen. You don't play with the paper. And you don't do aimless movements. You assume proper posture. If you need to address the members of the audience on one side, you stand there. You have to go to the other side and walk across, assume proper posture because you feel and you know what it feels like. And then you don't have to look down and see if you're getting it right or if your feet are 4 to 6 inches apart. And then you
Mm.
just address. But the aimless movement is a sign of nervousness. So this is what happens. When we exhibit those signs of nervousness, what they do is that they take away from the quality of our presentation. So instead of the audience now listening to the message, they're focusing on what is he doing? I'm doing that all the time. And at the end of the day, they probably didn't get the information that they went there for. So these are some simple things that you can do to just calm the nerves and control the nervousness, and you come out being victorious at the very end. You may very well deliver a great
What kind
speech.
of what kind of stretches are you talking about? It says simple stretches. What kind of stretches are you talking about?
Stretching the neck, the arms, the legs, nothing rigorous, but just simple techniques. You know, you might want to do things like these, just simple techniques and the hands and, nothing major. That's so simple. As long as it calms, the nerves and it makes you feel good, then it works.